Red Hood Outlaw 35. Scott Lobdell, I assume, still writing the book.
You assume correctly.
Pete Wood still on art, or are you?
No, it's Pete Woods.
Pete
Which
Woods. Okay.
that isn't a problem. Pete
Sure.
Woods is decent.
Sure.
Not my favorite artist, don't get me wrong, but I mean, good. What happened this issue? We start with a big spiel about how Jason's dad, it was like 10 minutes old, and his dad took him out onto the balcony, was like, hey, look at this kid, you got your whole life in front of you, Gotham's gonna be yours. And I'm like, what is this terrible bullshit? But Jason doesn't want Gotham, apparently. He's just here because it's convenient. God knows. Yeah, don't ask. But
Why does Jason Todd have such a cult following? I don't get it.
It's such a good
It's been
question.
like one guy since he's been back. Like Winnick, I get the Winnick stuff. Not my favorite character, but I get it. Since the New 52, it's been this dude, and I don't understand it.
So Jason gets into his car and he gets driven away, and it's Wingman driving him away. And he's like, "Hey, when we first met, I was trying to kill you. Now you gave me a job. All this time you never even asked my real name. Why'd you even trust me?" And Jason's like, "I don't trust you. I just like to keep things simple. Betray me and I'll kill you." But he goes, that's fair. And then Susie, stops the car. When they get to the boat, so they're going out to iceberg launch. They get there. Susie stops the car, opens the door, and it's like, "Look, we need to talk. Last issue you were off in France and the Euro block got hit, and me and my sisters, we're trying to put that life behind now. If you're dragging us back in, that's just not good enough." And she's grabbing him by the arm, and she's saying, "She's quite a big woman, this." And Jason's like, "Yeah, you might want to rethink what you're doing with that hand, but you're fine. You're not going to be killed. So at least one of them's dying." I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like, I couldn't even tell you. I can only tell you Susie because she was here. And the one thing I will say in Lobdell's credit is every time there's a new character, or not a new character, just new to this issue, it does a little pop up and tells me who they are. This one, Susie Sue, former bad girl turned concierge. It tells me these things. And but Jason gets on the boat. He's like, "Right, I'm going on my own." And it's all this of, my past is out there in the fog. I can feel it. She wants to stop me. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And then we get more of this old cast shite that we got some of last issue with the Soul Blade, if you recall.
I try not to.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But it was all this bollocks that he was the only human ever to have been trained by the old cast for reasons. But this girl shows up who's one of them. These are like immortal beings by the sounds of it, and she is the daughter of like the queen of the old cast, and she's the one that was destined for the throne. Obviously, they had a thing, and it's whether or not, are you going to kill me or kiss me, all that. And they have a bit of a fight. He pulls out his sword. He's got her special swords. What are those? Because he had the Soul Blade, I think it was called, and she has like the Blood Blade. Anyway, she stabs him with it, and she's like, "Right, I've won. This is all solved." And then he's like, "Nah, not so quick." And she starts vanishing, getting sucked into the sword. Apparently, the Blood Blade had its own restrictions and this is where I have to question the specific wording. It came with a sacred trust to never draw the blood of the innocent, or she would be trapped within forever. And he says, "Oh, you made the same mistake everyone else does with me. I'm not evil or good. I'm just practical." Now, I'm not disputing that fact. But it didn't say there that she could never draw the blood of someone good. It said she couldn't draw the blood of someone innocent. And if you're trying to tell me Jason bloody Todd is innocent, then I have a hard time swallowing it. That It seems implausible to me.
Hmm.
But he goes to his room. He goes to lock up the sword away, nice and safe in his vault, and then Penguin's there and pulls a gun on him because obviously he got out at the end of the last issue. Probably. I remember all the stuff with Bunker. I assume he got out. Okay.
I like how Connor's audio quality was deteriorating as that went on. It was almost like the internet was.
yeah.
The internet was
really?
like. The internet was like, no, you don't want to hear any of this. This Red Hood talk.
Sorry, I don't know what's causing that. Is it still bad?
Nah, it's better
It's good now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
now
mean-
now I'm finished with Red Hood.
Good.
Yeah, I mean it's like a 3.